Welcome to all my lovely students out there. I, Raji Miss, will be with you with Maths 1 Algebra in your 10th standard. So let us start our first chapter itself together by taking the name of Almighty. Let's start our first chapter, linear equations in two variables. Right from your 8th standard you have heard, you have done equations. What are equations? Equation consists of expression and there will be an equal to sign, left hand side and right hand side. An equation consists of a left hand side and a right hand side, which consists of expression along with an equal to sign. Whatever I said, let me put it in the form of an example. So here I'll write 2x plus 5. Onto the right hand side it can be a 0, which means this is an equation. What is an equation? The LHS, whatever the LHS, that is equal to 0. Okay, and in every equation there will be a variable, there will be a constant. In this equation 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. X is the variable. Variable, you can take any alphabet. We have taken A, we have taken B, C, M, N. Remember the word problems and all we have done. Rohan's age is X, so what will be brother's age if he is 5 years elder, like that. So we have taken the variable as X. So whose value changes is called as a variable. So here what is the value of X is the question. And the relation is shown in the form of an equality. And this expression, which consists of an equality sign, which consists of equal to sign, is called as an equation. In this equation you have one variable. Only one alphabet means one variable. One variable, and this 5 is a constant. Equations in two variable. Linear I will tell you later. First let us handle this equation one. Equations in two variable means, now here one variable. So how will I make it equation in two variable? I'll introduce one more variable. So 2x plus 5y plus 5 is equal to 0. This is equation in two variables. Which are the variable? X and y. Two variables. Simple. Equation in one variable, equation in two variable. Now let us see the term linear. Linear means, just to scare you, they are using linear. Linear means the degree of every variable. Degree we have done before. Okay. So let us take the first example. Here the degree of variable. X is the variable. What is the degree? What is the index? Here nothing means 1. Degree of the variable, if it is 1, if the degree is 1, then the equation is said to be linear. If the degree of variable is 1, then the equation is said to be linear. Let us check in the second equation. First variable is x, its index is 1, degree is 1. Next variable is y, again nothing means 1. So both the variables have degree 1. If both the variables are having degree 1, then you call it as linear equation. Okay, let us take it further. Let me take another example. 6m minus 3n is equal to 15. Is this linear equation in two variable? What all things you have to check? You have to check whether there are two variables. Are there two variables? Two variables means two alphabets. Are there two variables here? Yes, one is m and the other is n. What is the next thing that you will check? Whether the degree of both the variable is 1. So you will check whether the degree of variable is 1. The degree should be 1. M's degree nothing means 1. N's degree is also 1. So this is linear equation in two variable. So this is the linear equation in two variable. Understood? Now there are few more things that you have to consider. Let me introduce this equation in general form. Generally how you should write it. Okay, while filling forms and all, they give you a format. No, you have to write your date of birth in this format. Same way, there is a general form to write a equation in two variables. What is that general form? Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is the general form. Repeat with me. You are sitting in class. I am there standing in front of you. Imagine yourself to be in school and then repeat with me. Come on. What is the general form of linear equations in two variable? Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Say Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Now few of you might be thinking, just now Miss told that there should be two variables. Then from where this a, b and c came? They are not variables here. Here a, b and c are, c is constant, x is variable and y is variable. I gave you a general form of the equation. Here a comma b comma c can be any real number. Can be any real number. Any real number means what? It can be integer. It can be integer means 1, 2 or minus 1, minus 2. 4 upon 3, 6 upon 9. Like that, any rational number, or real number means irrational number also comes in that. So in place of a, you can also get a root 3, a root 7 or a 0.4. It can also, these are real numbers, right? A, B, C, in place of A, B, C, you can get any real numbers. But there should be two variables. So this is the general form. Repeat the general form with me. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is the general form. Now considering the general form, I will give you few more examples of linear equations in two variables. And by looking at those examples, I am very sure that you will get the concept very clear. What are linear equations in two variables? Okay, so you have to copy each and everything that is mentioned here in your book. Okay, what are linear equations in two variable? Equations which has two variables and the degree of each variable should be 1. Equation which has two variable and the degree of each variable should be 1, where a, b, c can be any real number, and one small thing more, a, b, c should not be 0 at the same time. They should not be 0 at the same time. I can't put a 0 here and 0 here. Because if I put 0, 0x plus 0y plus 0 is equal to 0. This is actually 0 only, no? So this will not be equation. So it is specified that a, b, c should not be 0 at the same time. Let's discuss linear equations in two variables further. Some equations are given here. As you can see, there is equal to sign and there are expressions. So these all are equations. Out of this, we have to select which are linear equations in two variables. So you have to keep in mind the condition. Let us take the first example. 4m plus 3n equal to 12. Two variables are there, m and n. Done. What is the degree of each variable? This m's variable is 1. M's degree is 1 and n's degree is also 1. So everything is satisfied. All the conditions satisfied. So this is linear equation in two variable. Okay. Similarly, consider the next example. 3x square minus 7y equal to 30. Two variables are there, x, y. Okay. Look at the degree. The degree of this variable x is 2 and this variable y is 1. But here the degree is 2. If the degree is 2, it is not linear equation. No, it is not a linear equation. If the degree is 2, it is called as a quadratic equation. But that you need not worry in this chapter. This is not a linear equation. Now next example. Variable x, variable y. Two variables are there. Look at the coefficient. Compare it with the general form. I told you the general form, no? Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is the general form. Now compare. What will be a? A is root 2 it is the real number. B will be root 5 minus root 5, and C, that is here it is plus C. So if I bring the 16 to this side, it will be minus 16. So C will be minus 16. This is linear equation in two variable. Just check whether it is linear equation in two variable. What is the degree of the first variable? 1. Degree of y is also 1. Yes. So this is linear equation in two variable. A and B and C can be any real number. Okay. So this is also linear equation in two variable. Now check this. 0x. 0 into anything is 0. So this is nothing. This is here. There is nothing. What is remaining now? 6y minus 3. How many variables can you see here? Only one variable, y. So can we call it as linear equation in two variable? Only one variable, so how can you call it as two variable? So here a big no. This is not linear equation in two variable. Coming to the fifth example, 0.3x, okay, plus 0y, same thing. 0 into y is nothing but 0. So this is cancelled. So what you get is 0.3x minus 36 is equal to 0. Is this linear equation in two variable? Can you see two variables here? Only one variable is there. So this is not a linear equation in two variable. Simple. Let's take the remaining examples. Note it down. Pause the video. Write it down. Look at the last two examples. 4 upon x plus 5 upon y is equal to 4. As it is given, in the same way you have to take it. Okay. Now 4 upon x. I want x to be up. X should be the numerator. So if I take this x up, what is the correct degree of this x? When denominator comes up, it will become minus 1. Similarly, plus 5, y comes up, will become minus 1 is equal to 4. Just check the condition. Variables are there, x and y. But look at the degree. It's coming to be minus 1. So this is not linear equation with two variable. It's not a linear equation in two variable. So if you have the variable down as the denominator, you can make it into a linear equation. That we will be discussing it later. But in this given format, it is not a linear equation in two variable. Okay. Similarly, the last example now you take. First term itself contains two variables. Compare it with the general form. I gave you the general form for linear equation in two variable. Is it same? Ax it should be, not axy. So this is not a linear equation in two variables. Okay, two variables together you can't put this way. Understanding? So linear equations in two variables, the general form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Any equation will be given, they will ask you to make it in general form. Let us discuss one example, one such example. Any one equation will be given. Let's take 13x minus 5y is equal to 19. So if the question is, write it in general form of linear equation in two variable. Write it in general form. How will you write this equation in general form? 13x minus 5y is correct. 19 you will bring it to the other side, it will become minus 19 is equal to 0. Now compare it with the general form. What is the general form? Ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Is it same? Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So this way you will convert an equation in general form, just like this. Okay. So when you hear the question, convert in general form, make it in general form, you get frightened. Don't be scared. General form means you have to show it in this form. So is it easy? Understanding? If you are understanding, click the like button and drop in a comment so that I can also come to know. Otherwise in class when I look at your face, I come to know that you have understood it well. Now this way I can't. So if you say I understood, I feel good. Okay, let's take the chapter ahead. Next subheading, give it as simultaneous linear equation. Simultaneous linear equation, nothing to worry. Simultaneous linear equation means I'll give you two linear equations. For example, minus 13x plus 9y is equal to 3. 13x minus 6y is equal to 9. Two linear equations given together, okay, linear equations in two variables given together is simultaneous linear equations. Now we will be asked to solve this linear equation. We have done this before, but I will explain it once again. Solve linear equations means what? What is the meaning of solve the equation? Means you have to find out what is the value of x and what is the value of y. Solve a linear equation means you have to find out the value of the variable. Now how to solve this equation? Here I gave you an example of simultaneous linear equations. Any two linear equations given together like this. So this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. Both these equations are called as simultaneous linear equation. So what will you do? You will give the heading and give this example. These are simultaneous linear equations. So I have moved on to practice set 1.1. The question goes this way. Complete the following activity to solve the simultaneous equation. Okay. So first equation and second equation. First we will number it. 5x plus 3y is equal to 9. This we will name it as equation number 1. 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. We will give it as equation number 2. Now solve. Solve means they are asking us to find the value of x and the value of y. We have to find the value of the variables. Now we will use a method. We know that if you see 4y, if you see 4y and if you see a minus 4y, we can cancel that. Plus 4y minus 4y, we can cancel. Plus into minus minus. 4 minus 4 is 0. Same technique we will apply here. Let us see whether the coefficient is same and the sign should be opposite. Correct, no? Coefficient should be same and the sign should be opposite because plus and minus you can cancel. Look at this equation. Common term you saw, 3y, 3y you saw, but here both are plus. So now what to be done? In some textbooks they have given the question wrong. Actually now you will make a correction here. You will change the sign and make it as minus 3y. You can see in the practice set 1.1 itself, in some textbooks, up they have given the sign wrong, whereas in the table below they have changed the sign. So we will also use the same sign. So do the correction. Here you have to make a minus sign. Now look at the equation. Plus 3y minus 3y. Happy? We can cancel that, right? So what will you write the step? Adding equation 1 and 2. Adding equation 1 and 2. So let me write the equation again. 5x plus 3y is equal to 9. 2x minus 3y is equal to 12. Adding means you'll put a plus sign. Now add 5x plus 2x will be 7x. Plus 3y minus 3y will get cancelled. Opposite sign and same term will get cancelled. Here also you have to add 9 plus 12 will be 21. So what will be x? Remaining part I'll solve here. So therefore you got 7x is equal to 21. What will be x? X is equal to 21 upon 7. 7 will come down. 21 upon 7. 7 how much are 21? 7 3s are 21. So you got the value of the variable x. Okay. Now can you get the value of the other variable y? Substituting x is equal to 3 in any one equation. Write down. See, they have asked it in the form of blanks. So wherever blank, wherever box they have put, you also put a box here. So here we have to put a box. Here we have to put a box. then x is equal to box 21 upon 7. X is equal to 3 we got. Now I carry the sum. The remaining part I will write it here. We will write substituting x is equal to 3 in equation 1. I am substituting it in equation 1. So therefore, where you see x, there you will put 3. So here you have 5 into x. 5 into 3. X we got 3, right? Plus 3y is equal to 9. Therefore, 15 plus 3y is equal to 9. Therefore, 3y is equal to 9. 15 goes here, minus 50. Therefore, 3y is equal to, how much is 9 minus 15? 15 minus 9 you will do, you got 6. 15 is bigger number, the sign is minus. So what will be y now? Therefore, y is equal to minus 6 upon 3. Minus 6 upon 3. Therefore, y is equal to minus 2. 3 2s are 6 and minus 6. Got the solution? Now how to present your answer? Finally, you will write answer this way. X comma y is equal to, what is x that you have to write first? X is 3 and y you got minus 2. Put it in a box. So this is solution of two simultaneous equations. Understood how you have to solve it? With few more examples we will be thorough with solving simultaneous equations. For today we will stop with this first sum. In the next class we will be solving the remaining sums of practice set 1.1. I will not give you much homework. Similar sums only I'll ask you to do it. Okay. So in the next class we will be meeting with the remaining sums of practice set 1.1. Till then, complete your book and solve it on your own. Understand the concept well. Meet you in the next class. Till then, bye.